In this episode, the ISA are trying to continue their plans to make whatever machine they're about to use to make America great again or some shit, right? And so the goggles that Dr. Midnight has, they helped her kind of figure out that this operation was going on. And so, the AI in the goggles is pretty much one of the old school JSA members. So they pretty much have a ghost of a JSA member helping them, and so it does help because he's encountered these people before. He can tell them about their powers, their abilities. He's pretty much the bad guy Pokédex, bro. He's the bad guy Pokédex. Okay. And so, so he tells them, this is like, number 146, Gambler. Gambler has the ability of predicting probabilities, and he is an excellent hacker. Like, they have this information, and they want the team, Our Man, Wildcat, Dr. Midnight, they want to go and capture this member of the ISA. They're like, we capture him. He seems like the weakest, easiest one. We interrogate him until he tells us where the rest of the members are, and then we'll pick them off one by one or whatever, right? And Courtney, this is a Courtney plan. Like, she would have liked to have been the forefront of this plan. However, before this happens, she had a conversation with Pat, and Pat was like, bruh, you gotta go get them items back. You about to get all these kids killed, just like Joey, the magician kid, just like Joey died. And remember, man, Joey dying, that was huge. That was huge. And more people die. So my prediction about Crusher was right. He was definitely Sportsmaster. I didn't predict the wife right. I don't know if I said it in the video, but I thought the wife was gonna be Cheshire, but she's actually Tigress, which is cool, man. She is cool. And so I'm gonna jump ahead, and I'll see if I remember to go back. But jumping ahead, they ended up in a situation where Courtney and the squad are, except for Pat, are at this at whatever hacking ability place, or it was a TV station. It was an old TV station or something that the guy was hacking into. So they went there to try to capture the man. So they go to try to capture the man, and Sportsmaster and Tigress show up, and this is when the episode just popped. Like, the fight scene that ensues, like, it starts off slow, but it keeps bubbling. It's to the top, bubbling. It's interesting because the team is very divided. We got hot-headed Our Man, bro. He's just pretty much he's like their Hulk character right now. Like, Hulk smash. Hulk don't follow strategy. Hulk don't look before he crosses the street. You know what I mean? Like, he's crazy. And so he's not listening to Courtney's plan. He decides to go after Sportsmaster by himself. Sportsmaster is living up to the hype. Okay, well, my hype that I imaginarily put on him, because Crusher, his personality Crusher was already cool to me. So I was hoping that Sportsmaster was going to be extremely cool, and he is. Why is Sportsmaster so fucking cool? My man can, he'll juggle, so he had 3 baseballs, right? And he juggled them, and then he hit them with his bat, and they really did a good job visualizing how he is so good at everything he can do sports-wise, that he was able to pinpoint accurately, superhumanly manipulate these baseballs. And so that's what was so cool about this, and really has it stand out from the rest of the shows, and really put it ahead, is the graphical fidelity, I want to say, of the man, what am I looking for right here? The special effects of this show. The special effects of this show is amazing. They really made you feel like Sportsmaster had more. He seemed super strong, but he really embodied this sports master, not novice, not like trainee, not just rookie villain, but somebody who could manipulate sports items in such a way to be so dangerous. And their gadgets too. He had a hockey puck later on that also had an explosive in it. So he's like a ninja and a sports master. Like man, they really did a good job bringing this guy. I really only know about him from cartoons, but they did a great job bringing the cartoon to life in this episode. Yo, it was amazing. And so he's so agile and guile and slick and quick. Yo, he murders our man, bodies him, right? Our new our man, he gets wrecked. And so Courtney had to bail him out. Now, having a sentient staff is slightly OP because now it's 2-on-1 no matter what. It looks like it's 1-on-1, but it's actually 2-on-1 because the staff's able to block things on its own because it's an expert. It's an expert. And now that I say it back, now that I think about it, look, they have multiple old school experts that are still around technically. So we've got the AI, who's pretty much a ghost of a JSA agent. We've got Pat. He's not the best, but he's an anchor. He's a moral anchor to the show. And then the staff itself is sentient. It knows things that Courtney doesn't. It's able to, it is the wild factor. I think that's what makes her so dangerous, honestly, to the JSA, is that they're technically dealing with JSA ghosts. I think that's what's crazy about this right now. Bro, honestly, this was more of a Dragon Ball Z episode. Like, the fighting took over it for me. Like, the story was there too. The way that Pat wanted them to wanted Courtney to take back the JSA items, and then the kid's reaction to that kind of that upending, world-ending feeling of like, dude, this is you just gave me my life and then told me I couldn't have it. Like, it was epic. Like, these kids really, they acted their asses off. Dude, every child actor in the show, round of applause. Even Homegirl's brother. I don't remember his name, but the fact that he's like a little Pat, and you can kind of see that in his aneurysms, I want to say. Is that aneurysms? Is that what the word I'm looking for? Mannerisms. Not aneurysms, right? Mannerisms, right? I don't know. But it's just fascinating, dude. The show is just so fascinating. I think that's all I really gotta say. It was an epic episode. I hope you guys watched it. Like, man. So that was the Justice Society episode. So now it looks like we're getting into a 2-part Shiv episode, and I think this is about the mean girl from the thumbnails that I've been seeing. Also, last time I talked about how I didn't like them in their costumes or at least the way the thumbnails looked. Honestly, when you see it in action, it ain't that bad. Like, and I don't feel like I'm making excuses for this show. Like, I really couldn't get into Batwoman. It seemed too slow. It didn't seem like it really progressed their characters from a power or ability standpoint. And I feel like when the show doesn't understand that that's what's cool, that's what's the draw of these people, that's what's annoying. Like, it sucks that Batwoman seemed like it was more about the care. And I mean, man, you know what? I can't even say that. I can't even say it. That's a hard situation to even get into. I just want to see action. And maybe that's just my idea of what's cool. Like, if you can marry action and your story so perfectly like this show is, then I'm on board and I'll defend. But I just feel like we just don't have the great writers that are on this side, or the great abilities to really bring out the action. When the action pops in this show, it pops. Okay, our man picked up a car and was gonna drop it on Sportsmaster, and it felt like comic books come to life. That's what it felt like. That's why this show is so sweet. It feels like comic books come to life for real. Hey man, that's my review for episode 6, Stargirl. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe. Take it easy, bye.